Hello, sir. Good morning. Myself, A. Mohit, and my another teammate, Manish Kumar. And today we are going to explain about toll payment system. Toll payment. As we see day to day, when we want to cross a toll gate, moving from one place to another, we need to wait in a queue for a long period of a time and pay the transaction. We find it very difficult to wait in the queue for such a long time. At present, manual toll collection is mostly widely used collection method in India. Due to manual investment, the processing time processing at toll plaza is highest. Traffic congestion at toll plazas leads to a huge economical loss in terms of fuel wastage and also a causes a pollution. This could be overcome by using a payment for toll gates. When once we decided the destination and the route to the destination, we can find the number of toll gates on the way. This could help us in paying the amount for toll gates. We can pay the amount before we head up the journey. The main motivation of our project is this project is that as we see that so many people are traveling in their vehicles, as we traveling, we can find the number of toll gates on the way. We find it very difficult to wait in the queue for such a long time. At present, manual toll collection is the most widely used collection method in the world. Due to manual investment, the processing time at toll plaza is highest. Traffic congestion at toll plaza leads to huge economical loss in terms of fuel wastage and also it causes a pollution. The flow chart of toll plaza system is there is in a two parts. One is admin and a user. Admin has a login, so he can log into his system, and admin can add another new admin. Admin can add a new user. Admin can create a new toll details, and admin can leave the user accounts and his login details. The user need to register the account. And if he forgot the password, there is an option called forgot password. If you want to travel from one place to another place, you need to select first. You need to select a route details and vehicle details and the payment method. So and once it's generated, the report will be given. Next slide. So these are the main functionalities of our project. First, register. The user must be registered to the account. After the registration, there is a login option, so he can, with his credentials, he can log into the system and forgot password. Forgot password is for when he forgets the password, so he can, using his secret question, he can create the again the new password. Vehicle details. Vehicle details is for vehicle details. Vehicle details is to travel from one place to another place. So the charge will be different for each vehicle. If it is in a bus, like a bus, the vehicle charges will be different. If it is in a car, the vehicle the amount will be different. Traveling details. Traveling details is like selecting the two places. For example, from Chittoor to Chennai, if you want to travel, so you need to select the places, and it displays the toll details, and once the toll is selected, the next is a payment option. You can select the payment option like for the single trip or return trip also, and once the payment is done, the report form will be generated. Next slide. So design patterns used in our toll plaza collection is factory pattern, decorator, adapter, facade, and compositive proxy patterns. Factory pattern. Factory method used to create objects without exposing the creating a logic client uses the same common interface to create a new type of object. It allows a client to create objects of a library in a way such that it doesn't have a tight coupling that the class hierarchy of the library for our system. Using factory method, creating the vehicle interface and concentrated classes implements the vehicle classes. A factory class vehicle factory is defined as a next step. Vehicle stores our domain classes will use a light heavy vehicle store to get the vehicle object. It will pass information like a bike, car, truck to Shane factory to get the type of objects is needed. So the diagram explains about it, about the factory pattern. Next slide. A decorator for the toll plaza management system. Before FASTag, the payment what we use to do at the toll plaza is an offline payment system. After the payment, it updates the data of the vehicle in the system. But how the FASTag is working, like the amount we recharge to our FASTag, when the vehicle reaches the toll plaza, the system automatically scans the QR code of the FASTag and debit the money and update the system data of the vehicle. Here for the existing one, adding the new functionality which scans the QR code of the FASTag and debits the money, updating the vehicle details in the system. To add the new functionality to our existing system, decorator pattern is the best. Decorator pattern allows the user to add a new functionality to an existing object without alternative structure. The design patterns helps our system to add the functionality by creating a decorator class which wraps the original class. And the next patterns will be explained by Manish Kumar.
So the next pattern is the proxy pattern. We know that proxy pattern, which is a substitute for the another object. So for our scenario, the proxy pattern is suitable because in the recharge of toll money, we can either pay through an online banking or credit card, debit card through any kind of secured cash apps. So, and also the another example for in our system is that the recharge money is over at the toll gate, that we can make the payment through credit card in the system, and later we have to recharge of that particular amount. This way, the proxy pattern which suitable to our system. And the next pattern is that composite pattern. Composite pattern which is very suitable for our system, because we know that composite design pattern is that we treat a group of objects or classes in a single functionality as a single entity or an object. In our toll system, we come across many kinds of vehicles like cars, bikes, and trucks, etc. So, and under the cars, we have different types of models like SUVs and sedan, and also other models of the cars. And also the same way, similarly, the same thing goes with all kinds of bikes and heavy trucks too. These objects can be considered as individual entities. So in this way, the composite design pattern, which is very helpful to our system. And also next pattern is that adapter pattern. In the adapter pattern, we know that it for searching the details of vehicle information in the system, we use search engine which has different user interface, which is not familiar with our system interface. We use the adapter in our system, which helps convert the interface of class into another interface. Here, the adapter class acts as mediator to the adaptee and the client. We can see the diagram as that adaptee and the client, which is an access interface between adapter and also client. In this way, it is also useful for our system. And the next pattern we have taken as that facade pattern. Facade, we know that generally facade is very suitable for any kind of system, since every system needs an interface to interact with. And normally facade is used to such scenarios where the user needs to understand what the system is about in a simple way. And also the functionalities we have taken from our system are recharging the amount and paying when it reaches to the toll gate. These are the main functionalities for our system, which is the user has to interact to our system. So this pattern also useful. This is a diagram which describes the facade pattern for our system. In this, the facade pattern client, also the toll plaza, which acts an interface, and also this toll plaza manager, which will communicate with the toll plaza interface. And coming to the architectural design, this is a pattern in once the user has to log in, and the traveling details, toll details, payments, payment history, feedback, admin login, create new tolls, payment verification, check history. This is a flow chart of our system. Component level design, this is also another architecture. We have taken here user database and also the admin. These are the use cases of a system. Is login is the functionality. Login, sign up, traveling details, payment, toll details. These are the functionalities we have taken for the system. The next is implementation. We have implemented that sign up and sign in page, login page. These are the screenshots we have taken. In sign in, the admin ID and password, and login, forgot password. These are the functionalities will be present. And sign up also, the username, security question, password. These are the functionalities present in sign up. And next is that the username, tollgate. These all the information which has to be entered by the user for making the payment, and also has to enter the details.
Start చేయవే.
So implementation, this is the implementation. Coming to the payment form, this is a payment form. The user has to pay the amount after selecting and giving all the details of his vehicle and also other details. This is a payment form. He has to pay using the wallet pay and also make an online payment. Finally, the conclusion is that expanding the use of toll payment system is to reduce the human intervention. Vehicle condition during the toll gate collection is a step in the right direction, which also helps in mobility and reduces time, which is significant while transportation. And also this will not only help to the government to reduce the time consumption, but also ensure transparency and enhance the data collection. These are the references, the two links we have taken from the Google. So thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Half people.